Hi stamping friends, Melissa Kerman here with Melissa's Crafting Treehouse. Today I have a really fun project for you made with the beautiful Blizzard bundle, and I've also done layered stamping, and I'm using a spectrum pad, so there's lots of really cool things to be shared today. And I also want to let you know that the bundle that I'm using, the beautiful Blizzard bundle, is retiring as of January 2nd. And not only is the bundle going away, but the individual products are going away as well. So if you fall in love with this stamp set and dies, as I show you the project today, you may want to consider jumping over to my online store and purchasing these products. So I'm going to start with stamping that main background image on a diagonal down the center of my focal piece. But before I do that, I need to set myself up to do the layered stamping. So I've just put a little bit of adhesive on the back side of the small piece and centered it onto the large piece. And then I'm going to take that image that I already inked up and stamped off, and I'm going to start in the upper right hand corner and stamp my image. It's going to straddle both of those two layers, which is why it's called layered stamping. And now I'm going to ink it up again, stamp it again, and then do a third time in the lower left hand corner. Next, I'm going to be stamping with my snowflake image, but I'm going to be using my custom-made spectrum pad to do that. So I have used my re-inkers and put ink on each of the little panels right there, starting on the left with Highland Heather, Gorgeous Scrape, Blueberry Bushel, Pacific Point, and the Balmy Blue. Now I just squished the panels together of the spectrum pad. It needs to be stored with the panels separated so they don't blend into one another, all the different colors. But then when you're using it, you push them together so the colors are close and merged into one another for the purposes of when you're stamping. So in case you didn't notice, when I'm inking up my stamp on the spectrum pad, I go straight down and then I kind of tilt it a little bit to the left and a little bit to the right. And what that does is it makes the inks blend just a little bit on your stamp so that the colors blend a little bit and you don't end up with a hard line from one color to the next. So it essentially helps you with creating a transition by tilting it slightly to the left and slightly to the right. So off camera, I've used my Blizzard Thinlits die, which you can see right there, to die cut this full sheet of snowflakes. And this die just has like a ton of snowflakes, many more than I'll need for this card, but that's kind of the fun thing because I can use the remaining snowflakes for other cards. So now I'm ready for the assembly of my card, and I'm just going to begin by attaching my small focal piece to the piece of balmy blue that you see there. And then I'll go ahead and attach the larger piece to the card body. And then finally I'll take the balmy blue piece, the small one, and attach it to the front of the card. Once the card's totally assembled, what you'll notice is that the images look continuous even though there's the multiple layers, and that's because of the way that we stamped it with the small focal piece layered over the larger focal piece in the background. So it looks really cool, and then add the spectrum pad element to it, and this is a pretty fun little card. So now I have all of my snowflakes around me, and I'm going to just attach them where I want them using glue dots. I didn't do that on camera, but I'll show you the final result, of course. So I just placed them here and abouts to look fun, and then just attached a bunch of rhinestones to the center of several of the snowflakes. As a reminder, these products, this bundle, will be retiring as of January 2nd, and you can find details about these products on my blog, and you'll find a link in the video description below. So I hope you've enjoyed this project today, and that if you liked the video, you'll give it a thumbs up, share it with friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I hope you have a great day and happy crafting!